Welcome to your piano lesson. If you're here for the first time, I am Gianluca Fronda. If you want to discover interesting facts about me, you can watch an introduction video of the channel. I'm leaving the link in the description below. If you like the content of my channel, don't forget to subscribe. I'm aiming to publish 2 weekly tutorials. Now let's dive into the lesson. And today, as mentioned in the last video regarding the arpeggios, I want to group all the arpeggios using white, black, white keys exactly in this order, to let you understand even more what I meant in the very single chapters, in the very single lessons where I explained one by one the arpeggios. Today indeed I want to group in one lesson the C minor arpeggio, the D major arpeggio, the E major arpeggio, F minor, G minor, A major arpeggio. We are talking about 6 arpeggios, of which 3 major and 3 minor. And to show you in practice what I mean that the fingering in these 6 arpeggios that I've just mentioned is identical. Obviously I say identical, especially if I talk about the right hand, where it's just 1, 2, 3, and you will see in practice. Identical on the left side as well, a little bit, obviously with a small difference existing in between the minor and the major ones. The major ones will have on the left side 5, 3, 2, 1, and the minor ones, all of them, 5, 4, 2, 1. But we will understand even more as soon as we dive into the lesson. And so, as I was saying, here we are. Starting from the right hand, if I want to talk about the C minor arpeggio, it is exactly this. Obviously, if you play just 1 octave, if you play 2 octaves, you pass the thumb. But it's 1, 2, 3. If I play D major, it's the same story. Or if I play E major, same story, 1, 2, 3. Or if I play F minor, same story. Or if I play G minor, again 1, 2, 3. You have to obviously know the notes, which notes you need. A major, same story, 1, 2, 3. Regarding the left hand, as I was saying, we have, for the major, always 5, 3, 2, 1. And the major ones are D major, or 2 octaves. E major, same story, 5, 3, 2, 1. Or A major, I could maybe play from here, A major. Also 5, 3, 2, 1, as you can see. When we play the minor ones, that are the C minor, the F minor and the G minor, as I said and as I repeat today, we use instead of the 3, the 4th, because of the distance of just 1 white key between the first and the second. So the C minor would be, or 2 octaves, the F minor, same story. Or the G minor, maybe better that I go a little bit down. That's all. So they are very, very simple, very easy. They are all of them having white, black, white key. So this is the succession. The right hand doesn't matter minor or major, it's always 1, 2, 3. The left hand, for me, studying with me, even if you're very young, I try to train your 4th finger just to develop the strength. Obviously, if you have a very little finger, you can use also the 3rd, it's not a drama. But remember that the hand of the pianist, when it comes to arpeggios, is exactly this one. 5 for the start, obviously when you start from a white key, because there are arpeggios where you start from a black key and you don't start from the little finger. When we start from a white, it's always from the little. Then the second note will be always played either by the 3rd or by the 4th. The 3rd note always by the 2nd, and the 4th, that is the first 1 octave higher, whichever is the case, always by the thumb. This is your hand. So I was saying, if you are very little and you don't have enough strength in the 4th, maybe you can accept to have always the 3rd, but to be very honest, why not trying even from very young age to use the 4th? It's definitely much better. Yeah? Because anyways you have to stretch it in this way. So sometimes children that can do even more, yeah? Can play even better the arpeggios, the scales, Because sometimes adults growing up, they develop those kind of mental blocks that don't help them immediately, easily to use correctly the fingers. Children are clean, they don't have too many already developed structures in the brain, and they can definitely build up proper piano technique from scratch. I hope that you appreciated this lesson. This lesson is much more a kind of a clarification, simply to clarify all I have already mentioned in the very single lessons, talking about the single arpeggios, as I've already mentioned at the beginning of this tutorial. So, if you have really appreciated, don't forget to appreciate it with a like, to share with your friends. But obviously I will carry on with the arpeggios, because obviously now there are a few more that are left. The ones, for example, starting from a black key, the ones using just black keys, some using 2 black keys and 1 white, but we will understand even more in the next few lessons. Just one more thing to mention: if you have really enjoyed my tutorial, and if you are really enjoying my tutorials, I would really appreciate if you mind the new super thanks button that you find underneath. It's very easy to be found. It's either visible or you can find it clicking on the 3 dots. If you're really appreciating my content, my videos, if you enjoy this tutorial and all the tutorials that I have on my YouTube channel, and you want to support me, I would really appreciate. I hope that you understand how much work there is behind every single tutorial, because it's not only about filming or playing. The editing process is quite time consuming, and then the upload and the editing of the description and all is behind the video itself, the setting, the YouTube setting. It's quite time consuming. I'm doing with all my heart because I really love what I do. Music is my life, and probably you understood how much passion I really put into all I do. So your super thanks would be really appreciated. Thank you very much. If it's the first time you're landing on my channel thanks to this video, don't forget to subscribe, and see you in the next one. All the best.